Good day. I welcome you to day 3 of Finishing Strong, and I'm excited to come your way. Quickly today, I'll be speaking on reinforcing your relationships because oftentimes, yes, we believe when we stay in isolation and then we do our things our own way alone, that's the only guarantee for success and greatness. However, I like for you to shift your perspective and also be open-minded because the journey to finishing the year strong might not necessarily mean you alone hitting the finish line, but doing it with a group of people, with a circle of friends, and ensuring that you have a support system that cheer you up, that motivates you to achieving whatsoever you're set to achieve. All right. So, no one finishes strong entirely alone. Your strength is amplified by the relationships that support you, that challenge you, that motivate you. Okay, so it's important that yes, we have a little period, like I mentioned, approximately 6 weeks to the end of the year. You can still invest in certain connections, in certain relationships, so that you will not just finish, you will be flourishing. Remember that popular quote that says your network is your net worth. So it's important that you know surround yourself with like-minded people with whom you can actually decide to design and pursue a particular goal that you all will chase together, and you'll be glad you did at the end of the day. Remember, we normally say that if you want to go fast, yes, you can go alone. That's speaking to speed. However, if you want to go far, make impact, actually, finish strong, it's always good when you actually go with other people. And so it's important that you nurture your relationships, whether colleagues at work, whether customers as an entrepreneur, your partner, your spouse, family and friends. It's important that you nurture them to be a support system for you, to help you in achieving your goals. So as the year ends, it's important that you have these bonds that propel you to greatness, that propel you, that makes you wake up every day energized and motivated to pursue that which you have set aside to achieve. The Bible tells us in Romans 12 and verse 10, this is a Message version: be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. So it's important that when you have like-minded people and then you chase certain things together, you are able to achieve better results than when you are alone. There's going to be that day when you're not feeling like doing anything, when you're not feeling like, like I mentioned to us in previous videos, that on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, you should have things to do that will form building blocks that you are adding to ensure that you are building towards what you want to achieve. There will be days you wouldn't feel like doing anything at all. It's the presence of these people that you've come together to say, yes, we want to do this. It's them that will help you to go forward, to be motivated, to stay motivated, and on a daily basis do what you have to do. So in essence, I am saying that it is important that you invest in relationships, because the dividend you're going to get from it is going to transcend when you are alone. Okay? So what are the 3 key actions for you quickly? You need to list 2 to 3 individuals, not less than. that you want to reconnect with before the end of the year. Send a meaningful message, invite a conversation, just do something to, ignite that relationship again. And also, secondly, acknowledge their contribution. Acknowledge someone's contribution. Maybe write a note, send a shout out to someone, express gratitude. Just do something that makes people know that, okay, yes, this person is in my corner, this person is not a stranger, this person is, someone that belongs to the inner circle. You need to reactivate these things. Peradventure, the pressure of work, the pressure of other responsibilities might have made you to disconnect in one way or the other. This is the time, and this is a call for you to ensure that you reconnect for greater benefit. And also, I want to propose one joint goal or project with a key relationship, so you both finish the year with shared momentum. One thing I will emphasize throughout this 7-8 days of videos where we are trying to ensure we end the year on a great note, finishing strong, is ensuring that you have an accountability partner, ensuring that you have someone you're running with, ensuring you have someone who's checking in on you, ensuring you have someone who's cheering you on. Because oftentimes when we are alone, when there's nobody to check us, when there's nobody to challenge us, when there's nobody to say, okay, so what have you done today, we realize that even with the best of intentions and motivations, we tend to drop off on the road. And as you reactivate meaningful relationships, I see you ending the year strong and having, achieving greater things for yourself. Until I see you in the next video. Thank you.